Well, it seems like all of our panelists are agreed that there is absolutely a role for non-governmental providers in the provision of education services, but there have been a number of concerns or issues that have been raised about how we scale these initiatives up in various nations, and some of the things that have been some of the issues that have arisen are things like we really don't know how many children are being served or by whom or to what quality in many places. There is a general fear that as more and more NGOs and social entrepreneurs arise on the scene, that governments will step back and give up their responsibility for providing education to all, particularly those that are most underserved. And of course, there have been concerns raised about differences in quality amongst those providing services to children. So given these concerns, how might we address some of them in ways that allow these kinds of initiatives to flourish and actually meet the needs of those in their communities?
Well, I would say that the task is immense. Just one particular data. There are 5 billion people on this planet who are older than 15 years of age. And what is described as formal jobs is 1.2 billion. So we have already a problem in terms of, and the new war, an international war will be for high-paying jobs. And this definition is very simplistic, 30 hours of work a week with some basic benefits. So the task is immense. I will argue once again that what we need here is a new social compact. And this new social compact is for partnership. And the partnership should include the state and social entrepreneurship in an enhanced way. I will argue that in the social entrepreneurship, we should also include the social movements. The experience of Paulo Freire as Secretary of Education of the city of Sao Paulo in 1989, 1992, in which he saw the problem of literacy and made an agreement with 70 social movements and created what's called MOVA Sao Paulo. And it was extremely successful. Then, of course, democracy are fragile alliances, and at the end, his government, which now in power, the PT, lost the municipality of Sao Paulo. But the idea continued, and since then, there is now something called MOVA Brazil, which is an alliance of social movements really providing very good quality of education at the level of literacy. So I will say that that is one of the main principles, to recognize the immensity of the task, but also not to be daunted by it, but just attack it with a new social compact.
Thank you.
McKinsey conducted a survey to select the 25 best education system in the world. And they have analyzed too many countries. And in their conclusion, they said, we need 3 things. Teachers, teachers, teachers. We need to select good teachers. We need to train good teachers. And we need to motivate teachers. So in our partnership with education, we need to focus on teachers. How we can motivate them, how with incentive, with the training on the world of business, on organizing, for example, some competition between, because we can ask them to come with innovative initiative, innovative project, and we give them award. We can give award for the best school business partnership. We have to think about a lot of ideas to get involved teachers and perhaps also the principal with us to win this partnership.
Mrs. D'Souza?
Yes, I think when we look at all of this, it's not only the fact of partnering with the government, but providing as Mr. Andalusi said, you know, the kind of teacher training, the quality of teachers will ultimately decide what quality of education we have. And in India at the moment, Parisarasha, for instance, is focusing a lot on making sure that teachers who get their training from us are building up quality teaching skills so that learners are no longer people who are only lapping up what teacher has to say, but learners are questioning what teachers have to say. Learners are offering their own thoughts, are thinking out of the box, are being creative. All of that is what a social entrepreneur can provide when it partners with the government, when it partners with other NGOs. We believe that now, for instance, this partnership with Nandi, which is a very well-funded NGO, we are self-sustaining with what we earn. But this partnership with Nandi is saying, we've come to you specially because we can see that there is high-quality teacher training and that the students are becoming the sort, even the simplest, from the poorest homes, are becoming the sort that are thinking their own thoughts, asking their own questions, coming up with their own solutions. Their problem-solving skills are improving. And this is what we feel can happen, must happen in a nation if we want to talk about education making a difference to the quality of life, not only of every individual, but naturally of the quality of life of the nation. So, yes, partnerships for providing good quality learning, not only on the part of the students, but most of all on the part of the teachers, and very much the intervention of the community of people who have to look to see what is coming out as a result of what is being offered in our schools.